everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kelly Jo. If you're new here, or if you already know who I am, cool. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, I just can't talk right now. Thanks for watching, or clicking on this video, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I have been not reading, like, at all for the past at least a month or so, maybe even 2 months. I've barely read anything. I haven't picked up a book in a while, and I'm just in a really big reading slump right now. And I have all these books that I have yet to read, and I have seemed to like start reading multiple books at once, but I never actually finish them. So I have like 4 books I'm currently reading right now, and I just stopped reading them because I just honestly didn't feel like reading anymore for a while. And yeah, I'm taking summer classes and working and stuff, and I could use that as an excuse, but I've had time to read. I just haven't felt like it. So I wanted to make a video of me trying to get out of a reading slump and at least finish one of these books that I've been reading now for who knows how long. I'm just gonna vlog here, I don't know, for the next couple days or throughout this week, because today's Monday, and we'll see if I can make some progress. Because I feel like me making these reading vlogs helps me like stay accountable, and it like motivates me to keep going. So as for the books that I have not finished yet, but I'm currently reading on and off, I'm gonna show you which ones those are, and we'll decide which one we're gonna start out with reading, and hopefully we'll finish it. So this first one I have had for like, I don't know, almost 2 years now. Well, at least a year or something like that. But I've been on and off reading this book for at least a year, and I have not finished it. This is The Diary of Anne Frank, and I've always learned about her in like school and stuff, and I've seen different films about her and just the Holocaust in general, and it always really interested me. And so I decided to buy The Diary of Anne Frank because I never truly read like her diary before, and I was reading it for a while, and it's interesting, but then I just kind of got like, I want to move on to something else, and I'll come back to this. Well, I never got back to it. Since I've read this, I made it to page 99, so almost 100 pages, and there's like 400 pages. So it's kind of embarrassing because I've had this book, like I said, for over a year now probably, and I just haven't finished reading it. And then this book is another one that I started reading just barely, and then I quit. I got this from a little free library, and I chose it out of my like TBR jar. I haven't posted one of those like short videos in a long time, but basically I had put all of my books in a TBR jar, and I like picked them out, and then that's the book I read. So I had picked this out to read from that TBR jar, and I have not finished it either. So I made it to chapter 5, and that's it. And then I have a third book that I just purchased like not that long ago. Haven't finished that one either. This is The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and there's 3 books in this series. This book caught my attention because, I don't know, like at first I thought, oh, it's like The Hunger Games is what it sounds like. But as far as what I can tell, it's not The Hunger Games, but it's called The Inheritance Games. It sounds really interesting. I started it a while ago, and I only made it to the first couple chapters, and then I put it down again. So I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to like read. I want to try and at least read a little bit like every evening, like before bed, even if it's not a lot. I want to try and, you know, keep that consistent. We're just gonna see. So I'm gonna start out with the Anne Frank book, just since this is the one that I've had sitting around the longest time. Enjoy the reading vlog. Let's go ahead and make some progress with these books. so here's a reading update. I just got to page 204 in the Diary of Anne Frank, and I've made quite a bit of progress. I'm hoping that I can finish this book today, I'm hoping, but I have like at least like 150 more pages left, and so yeah, but I'm making progress and I'm proud of myself. It's been interesting reading this, and I'm glad that I picked it back up. I honestly had forgotten most of what I had read since the last time I picked this book up, but I liked reading her diary and the different thoughts that she's having while she's in hiding, as well as, you know, how Anne and everyone else that she's in hiding with, how they're all trying to get along with each other. And, you know, being locked up for so long has kind of made everyone go crazy. So yeah, I'm hoping to keep on reading and keep going and stay motivated. I thought about reading outside today, but it's really hot and I don't know, there's like no shade for me to like sit and read. So I don't know, maybe I'll go outside later to read when it gets a little bit cooler, like this evening. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update, so let's keep reading. Starbucks drink so that I can feel motivated and fueled up for some reading today, because I want to finish up this reading vlog and I am still in the reading slump and we're trying to get out of it. So I'm gonna try and finish my second book that I started. I finished the Anne Frank one and now I'm on to the Elsewhere in the Land of Parrots. I'm gonna try and make some really good progress on that, and hopefully this caffeine will help me stay motivated and energized. So. Filmed an update for a while, several days. I was trying to be better about filming and vlogging just in general with updates in this video, but it's been quite a while since I've last filmed anything. But I have finished Elsewhere in the Land of Parrots, and this story was so cute. I really enjoyed it. It's basically about this guy. His name is David, and I had to double check there for a second. His name is David and he's a poet, and he's very introverted, and he works from home, and he lives in San Francisco, and he is very much closed off from the rest of the world. He doesn't go out or really engage with anybody. And one day his dad brings him a parrot as like a pet, because his dad had the parrot and he didn't want it anymore, so David ended up with this parrot. David doesn't like the parrot. They don't get along. The parrot's really annoying and crazy and loud. And so David eventually just lets the parrot go, like just fly away free, like out the window. And then he starts to regret letting the parrot go, and he starts to miss it, and he realizes that the parrot has actually like motivated him to like go out into the world and like seek relationships and stuff. And so it's a really cute story, and there's some romance in this. There's a girl named Fern. She studies parrots, or like just birds in general. It also tells her side of the story. She is in like Ecuador studying birds, and the two of them eventually meet up together. And so it's just a really cute little fun story. Different than what I was expecting, or I wasn't really sure what to expect with this. But yeah, I enjoyed this. It was easy to read. I would rate it probably 3 stars out of 5 stars. It was just a cute read, you know, but I liked it. It's just, you know, not like my all-time favorite book. But yeah, I finished this and I'm really proud of myself. I have not started my 3rd book that I showed you guys in this vlog, The Inheritance Games. I'm gonna go ahead and wait to read that. I will for sure post like a little short review on my thoughts on the book. So I only read 2 out of the 3 books, but I'm still proud of myself. I think this did kind of help me get out of a reading slump a little bit. I'm still kind of struggling, but I'm hoping that this will kind of keep me motivated to still stay consistent with reading. So I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on Anne Frank. So as you know, this is the book that I started out with. This is The Diary of Anne Frank. I didn't really give my final thoughts on this, but I did finish this. I would rate this a 4 stars out of 5 stars. Very, very good story. Definitely different than what I normally read, because, you know, I normally read just like fiction and, you know, fantasy, romance, horror, thriller. Like, I don't read any like nonfiction, like biography books. So this was something different for me to read, but I liked it. It's very sad, the whole story of Anne Frank, as well as all of the other Jews in the Holocaust and just that time period. It's really sad and it is tragic. So it was kind of hard to read some of the things in this book, but I did really enjoy getting to read Anne's thoughts as she is trying to grow up within this chaos and just her personality developing. I definitely think this is a story that everyone should read. I feel like everyone would get something out of it. It's just a really very eye-opening story is the word I would say. Yeah, finish this. Totally recommend that. And I would recommend this book as well. Like I said, I will finish reading The Inheritance Games, and I will post a little review on that when I have finished with that. But finished 2 books out of 3, so I would say that's pretty good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this reading vlog. Hopefully it wasn't too boring, but it was good for me, I feel like, to record myself keeping track of reading and stuff, since I have been in a big reading slump for a while. So give this video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see any other book videos or other videos in general. I hope everyone's having a good day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!